In animal kingdom, student, some differences are there, very important for your NEET examination. Can be asked in your ICAR examination also, because the course of NEET NCERT is exactly near about exactly of ICAR. So there are three differences: difference between chondrichthyes, osteochthyes, urochordata, cephalochordata, and difference between chordata and non-chordata. One by one I will explain you. Children, chondrichthyes means in Pisces fishes, chondrichthyes means cartilaginous fish. Cartilaginous fish. And student, osteochthyes means bony fish. Why they are called so? And that is the first point. Chondrichthyes is called cartilaginous fish because cartilaginous exoskeleton is present. And on that side, parallel and opposite side, children, these are bony fish due to presence of bony exoskeleton. Bony exoskeleton, isn't it? And here, student, mouth is located ventrally. Here, mouth is located terminally on one side. Terminally, location of the mouth, isn't it? And third one here, gill slits. You know, Pisces have gills. They are covered with operculum. And here, gill slits not covered. Or you can write uncovered or operculum absent. Uncovered. Gill slits are uncovered, isn't it? So these are the 3 points. Cartilaginous exoskeleton, bony exoskeleton, mouth located ventrally, mouth located terminally, gill slits not covered with operculum, and here gill slits covered with operculum. Operculum is the cover which is present over the gills in the fishes. Urochordata, student, urochordata and cephalochordata. Two differences are there, very important. Herdmania is an animal in which comes under urochordata, in which there is no trace of notochord in the adult. Student, notochord means nothing but the base of the spinal cord is called notochord. So here notochord is no traces are there in urochordate, but here notochord extends entire length of the body in adult as well as larval stage. Notochord extend, it is present, and student here no nerve cord in the adult. Now notochord, okay, and nerve cord. These are the two different points. Here no nerve cord in the adult, and here nerve cord is present. That is your spinal cord, nerve cord is present. And the best example is branchiostomata. Branchiostomata. In this, student, I can explain you one more difference. That is difference between student. That is difference between what? You know, chordata and non-chordata. Means vertebrata and non-vertebrata. Very simple 3 keywords are there. Differentiate between chordata and non-chordata. I will write few keywords, only 3 differences I will tell you. Chordata and student non-chordata. I will tell you 3 differences of chordata and non-chordata. Children, here in chordata, notochord is present. As the name suggests, notochord present. And here in non-chordate, notochord absent. Isn't it? And second point, student, here nervous system dorsal. Nervous system is dorsally located. and here if present then ventral, ventrally located. And student, last but not least, here the location of the heart, heart located ventrally, heart located ventrally, we are the example. And here if present, heart located dorsally if present, if present, isn't it? So chordata and non-chordata, notochord present, notochord absent, nervous system located dorsally, ventrally, and here heart located ventrally just opposite, and heart located dorsally if present. So in this way we have completed all the main differences. Now I will give you just after this, the last concluding part will be a table will be there of the subclasses of vertebrates, Pisces, Amphibia, Reptilia and Mammalia, and by 5 features we have to learn that I will show you in the table. Children, we are ending this chapter now, Animal Kingdom, and I am going to tell you one interesting chart of vertebrates. Student, there are 5 subclasses of vertebrates: Pisces, then Amphibia, Reptilia, Aves and Mammalia. 5 subclasses are there. So here what is written? Pisces plus Tetrapoda. Student, Pisces, from Pisces, I am giving you one chart. Just remember this chart of evolution of vertebrates. Protozoan, from protozoan, it is said that from protozoan, Pisces developed, and from Pisces, Amphibia, Reptilia developed, student, and from Reptilia, Aves, birds and mammals, Mammalia developed. This is the chart, student. The first animal in the universe was protozoa, first animal. Proto means first, zoa. And student, then it is said that from protozoa all animals developed. So here we are studying the vertebrates. These are the 5 subclasses of the vertebrate. Pisces, from Pisces, Amphibia evolved and Reptilia evolved, and from Reptilia, Aves and Mammalia evolved. Student, if we divide it, I am giving you an idea how to learn these features. From this chart I can tell you about the chambers of the heart, blood nature and propagation, how they reproduce, oviparous or viviparous. So just emphasize on this chart, student. If we put the number here, protozoa is number 1, and this column number 2, and Amphibia and Reptilia in number 3 column, and Aves in number 4. Student, if you check the numbers, these are the chambers of the heart in the animals. Pisces have 2 chambered, and Amphibians and Reptilias have 3 chambered, and the 4th column, Aves and Mammalia, have 4 chambers. Isn't it? Then the first 2 columns here, these are cold-blooded. These are cold-blooded animal. And the last one, warm-blooded. You know, children, what are the differences between warm-blooded and cold-blooded? Warm-blooded animals are called homothermal. Cold-blooded are poikilothermal. Warm-blooded animals, student, these temperature, their blood or body temperature do not fluctuates or changes according to the environmental condition. We are here, mammals. Take a thermometer and keep it in your armpit in the month of December or January. The normal body temperature will be 98.4 degree Fahrenheit. or you take a thermometer and keep it in your armpit in the month of June. May, June, July, temperature will be same, 98.4 degree Fahrenheit. So, mammals and apes are warm-blooded animal. Their body temperature does not fluctuate or changes according to the environmental condition. And others, Pisces, amphibian and reptilia, they are cold-blooded. Their body temperature fluctuates according to the environmental condition, and so they hibernate or estivate. You know hibernation and estivation. So from this chart we get the idea of chambers of the heart. 2, 3 here in amphibia and reptilia, 2 in Pisces and apes and mammalia, 4 chamber. And one more thing, student, we can learn from this chart. All these except mammals, they propagate through laying egg, that is they are oviparous. Only mammals are viviparous. You know, student, what is the meaning of oviparous and viviparous? Student, oviparous means animals laying egg. Ova means egg, and vivi means, student, giving birth directly to their young one. Viviparous means giving birth directly to their young ones. Now if I fill this column, you can get the idea from this chart, and we can fill this column now. This table is the last table of this chapter. Amphibia, student, example, frog, tetrapoda. In tetrapoda there are 4 categories: amphibia, reptilia, apes and mammalia. Reptilia में lizard, apes में pigeon, mammalia, student, you can write human. Now let us see chamber of the heart, as you told in frog. Amphibia it was 3, reptilia 3 heart chamber, apes 4 chambers, mammal 4 chamber. Blood nature, student, I told you again, blood nature, mammals and apes, these two are warm-blooded, isn't it? And these two are cold-blooded, amphibia and reptilia. Cold-blooded. The words are clear or not, student? Warm-blooded and cold-blooded. Propagation means how do they reproduce, children? How do they reproduce? All are oviparous. Amphibia, reptilia, apes, all are oviparous except the last, we are viviparous. Mammals are viviparous. We give direct birth to a young one without laying egg. Locomotive organ, student, in the frog, limbs, lizard limbs, apes, wings, mammalia limbs, isn't it? And last, student, respiratory organ. Frog is the animal which can respire through skin and lungs, both. And buccal respiration is also there. Skin respiration is called subcutaneous. Reptilia, lungs, apes, lungs, and mammalia, lungs. So in this way we study few important features of tetrapoda. And tetrapoda plus Pisces, if we combine these two, these are the subclasses of vertebrates. Subclasses of vertebrates. In this way, student, we complete our animal kingdom chapter. So student, along with the text matter notes and the video lecture, you can easily prepare for your forthcoming exam. Best of luck.